Hey man, real estate say shit. You already know what the fuck is going on. So today we gotta talk about this crazy ass development. In light of Kanye West pushing back his motherfucking album like the 21st time to August 22nd, when it first was supposed to come out August 4th, then it was supposed to come out August 6th, then it's pushed back. Bruh, this shit is like, at this point, it's just like a finesse, man. This nigga Kanye is on some whole other shit. Like, everybody's sitting here worried about the album and shit, when it's gonna drop, whether or not it's gonna drop at this point. It fucking leaked already, so shit's looking pretty crazy. This nigga pushed back the date for a third fucking time, and it seems that there's a method to the madness, man. It seems like this shit is all calculated, like, but he's on some whole next level shit. If you see, I mean, this nigga's living in a fucking stadium and doing all this extra shit and not dropping the album. Now, people thought that it was because of him and Drake's feud, but personally, I think he was just trying to finesse his fans. So, according to Billboard, Ye's second Donda listening party has become the most watched live stream in Apple Music history, garnering over 5.4 million views on August 5th. For comparison, Kanye's first listening event at Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium pulled in 33 million viewers on July 2nd, reportedly setting an Apple Music global live stream record at the time. The previous was Jeezy and Gucci Mane's versus battle. Who would have thought? But perhaps even more impressive than those streaming figures is the amount of money made off the listening party's official merchandise. Sources tell Billboard the second event racked in an impressive $7 million from in-person merch sales alone. That's the same amount Kanye's Yeezy and Gap Puffer reportedly sold one night. This is some next level shit if you think about it. This man Kanye single-handedly, not only did he have one listening party, but he had two listening parties and then sold merch at both of them. This nigga netted $7 million in fucking merch off the second event. So this man, I feel like, is crazy, man. Like, it's kind of calculated at this point. Like, I feel like he knew that he could come across like a lot of bread doing it, but then the first time around was like, yo, this is like a dope thing. So I'm a capitalize on this shit, because niggas really want to get this album out. But it's like, don't you think it's kind of excessive to have like 4 fucking like album listening parties for this shit? Like, this nigga's about to go on tour in the same stadium over and over, just having listening parties and shit, making bread off this shit. Honestly, personally, I don't even think Donda's ever dropping at this point, bro. Like, what the fuck? Insiders said Kanye spent the last several weeks hunkered down in Mercedes-Benz Stadium while completing the long-awaited Donda album. The project was expected to drop last Friday after Ye decided to make a few changes following the July 23rd listening party. However, he is expected to release this effort this week. At least, that's what Apple Music and iTunes indicate. But now they're indicating August 22nd, so I bet you this nigga's gonna have at least 3 more listening parties. But if you think about it, it low-key is some cool shit, because maybe he could be on something where he's like just trying to preview the music to people, and then he lets the fans sort of decide like if they fuck with it or not. But personally, I think he's trying to cash in on this check, bro. Like, this nigga making $7 million per event. Not to mention, this nigga dropped like 2 Gap items or some shit. But it's like, it's wild, man. He's really coming up on this. And it's like, imagine if he drops this album, like, at this point, everyone's already heard all the songs, so it's like, is he just gonna add more songs? Do you think he's just gonna complete? I feel like he's gonna scrap it at this point. It's so pushed out there that he was trying to make a new concept for an album and wanted it to be like an interactive experience, but then it's like, man, I don't even know what to do about that. Like, how the fuck is he gonna, I don't know. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments. You think that he planned this shit? You think that he's just like realizing that he made hella money and wants to come up even more? Or you think there's a method to the madness? But you already know. Real say shit. Peace, nigga.